Our Estate Services section deals with all services to communal areas on your estate. You will see their officers around the borough in the distinctive green council vehicles. They all wear uniforms and carry identification. Estate Services are responsible for the Wandsworth Emergency Control, which is staffed 24 hours a day, every day of the year. Staff in the control room can access CCTV cameras around the borough and have a key role when there is an emergency situation involving the council. If you have a housing emergency, you can call Wandsworth Emergency Control and they will let you know what help is available. The control room is in radio contact with the Estate Services officers and can arrange for them or a contractor to come to your home to help you. Estate Services officers will generally be found out and about on estates, attending call-outs and inspecting communal areas looking for things which need repairing. If you notice something in the communal areas that needs to be repaired, or you're not happy with the repairs carried out by our contractors, then please report it to us. Sometimes, one of our officers will visit you to get more information about the repair or issue. To report communal repairs, contact Estate Services. If you have an urgent repair out of hours, you can report it to Wandsworth Emergency Control. The cleaning of our blocks and estates is carried out by contractors. They work to a schedule which sets out how often cleaning tasks are done and to what standard. Estate Services officers regularly check the cleaning of the communal areas. If you have any issues with the cleaning or are not happy with the work that our contractors do, please let us know. To report cleaning issues, contact Estate Services. If you live in a large block, there will be a bin store with large wheeled bins in which you can put your rubbish that cannot be recycled. Some blocks have refuse chutes on each landing, leading to the bin chamber. Please don't use bags that are too big, as these can block the chute. If you don't have a rubbish chute, you will need to put your rubbish in bags and place them directly in the bins. It's also important not to block access to bin stores with your car, as this might prevent the bins from being emptied. If you live in a house, your rubbish will be collected directly from the front of your property in ordinary dustbins and/or tied refuse sacks. These must be available for collection by 6 o'clock in the morning on your collection day. You can only put refuse sacks on the pavement outside your home if you don't have a front garden. Please make sure that your rubbish bags are tied up securely. Some smaller blocks have communal bin stores with ordinary dustbins for rubbish which cannot be recycled. If you have large items which you need to get rid of, you can take these free of charge to the Household Waste Recycling Centre in Smugglers Way, Wandsworth. Or for a fee, the Waste Management Service will come and collect the items. These services are only for your own domestic rubbish. Don't use them for commercial waste, DIY waste, clinical waste or liquids. And don't leave any rubbish outside bin stores or in other communal areas. For further information and advice about the Council's waste services, or to book a bulky or clinical waste collection, please visit the Waste Management page on our website, or contact the Waste Management Service by email or phone. For any issues about bin stores or refuse chutes, contact our Estate Services section. We encourage everyone to reduce the amount of waste they produce and to recycle as much as possible. If your rubbish is collected in large communal bins, please use the orange-lidded recycling bank near your home. If your rubbish is collected directly from your property in ordinary dustbins or sacks, please use the orange sack recycling service. You can use these services to recycle mixed paper and card, glass bottles and jars, drinks cans, food tins and aerosols, food and drink cartons, and plastic bottles, pots, tubs and trays. Please rinse any containers and ensure you don't place other items in the orange bins or sacks, as this can prevent the contents from being recycled. For further information and advice on reducing and recycling your waste, including details of how to use these services, please visit the waste management page on our website. Alternatively, you can email or call the Council's Waste Management Service. Estate services look after the grounds maintenance on your estate. We have a range of gardens and green spaces which make your estate a more pleasant and attractive place to live. Our staff monitor the work of the gardening contractors, and if you want to discuss the grounds maintenance on your estate, contact our horticultural section. Our free graffiti removal service operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We will remove abusive, obscene or racist graffiti within 24 hours and all other graffiti and tagging within 3 days with the permission of the property owner. We have a zero-tolerance approach towards graffiti and will prosecute those responsible wherever possible. If you notice graffiti within the borough, please report it to us by phoning our 24-hour hotline or by email. You can also text us. Please start your message with the word graffiti and tell us where the graffiti is located. Or you can complete a report online on our website. The Council aims to provide safe, physically challenging, educational and stimulating play for children of all ages and abilities. We have playgrounds on most estates, and these are open for all children to play in. There are different types of play spaces, from ball game areas to playgrounds with equipment for various ages from under 6s through to under 14s. Estate services staff make health and safety checks on the playgrounds and will report broken equipment such as swings and make sure they get fixed. To report repairs or issues with locking or unlocking the playgrounds, please contact estate services. Many of our housing estates are covered by parking regulation schemes. These are introduced at the request of the residents and aim to ensure parking is available for residents of that block or estate and their visitors. On these estates, there are clear signs telling drivers that parking regulations are in force in that area. In order to park there, your vehicle must display a valid visitor or resident parking permit and a current road tax disc. You need to give your visitor's permit to any of your visitors to use while they are parked on the estate. It's very easy to apply for a parking permit. You need to fill in an application form and provide ID showing your name and address, such as your driving licence or your tenancy agreement. For a residence permit, you will also need to provide your vehicle registration document, and this needs to show your current address. To obtain an application form, or make an inquiry about parking on your estate, contact your estate manager. We have some garages and store sheds which we rent out to residents. Garages are for parking your car or motorbike in. If you need extra storage space, you can rent one of our store sheds. If you want to rent a garage or a store shed, contact our non-residential team. You will be asked to complete an application form. And if there are no garages or store sheds available immediately, we will put your name on a waiting list. Before being handed the keys, you'll need to sign a legal tenancy agreement for the rental of the garage or store shed. If your garage or store shed needs any repairs, contact the non-residential team. From time to time, we carry out major works to your block or estate to keep it in a good state of repair. This includes decorations to the outside of your block and renewing roofs, windows and lifts. If you want more information on major works where you live, contact your estate manager.